In a fast-changing world where women are assuming more responsibilities and gaining recognition for their hard work, it comes as little surprise that women are also venturing and excelling in professions which were hitherto considered for men only. Today, we spend time with an epitome of the feminine resilience and changing role of the new and modern woman. She is a university graduate who has decided to add on to her knowledge and skills by venturing into barbering. Joyce Nana Amakumi, a trained teacher, says she decided to venture into barbering when the government announced the cancellation of the remainder of the 2020 academic year.
I did a little bit of makeup. I went to a makeup school. Yes, Tinalinkus. Yes. And so after there, and then I entered into UCC distance education. I was a psychology student. Yes, educational psychology. Yeah, so after that, and then I had a little time because of the COVID, had some time. So I said, okay, why don't I use the little time I have to improve on my talent? I'm good when I use my hand. Yes. So I said, okay, why don't I enter into barbering? I'm learning. I can barb. And I'm still learning. You know, you can't finish learning something. So I said, okay. Beginning, my mom was not in support at all. But my dad was okay. He understood me. But my mom was like, hey, baba. No lie. But all the same, because I like it, she didn't force me. She said, okay, if I think I can do it, fine. So I came to Active Barber. I told her what I want to do. In fact, I didn't know how to barb at all. So I was a beginner from the beginning.
Like her parents, Naname's siblings were divided about her decision to pursue this dream, but that still didn't stop her.
My elder sister was very supportive. She knew what I could do. And then she realized that, okay, if I come into barbering, I can do something. My elder brother was like, hey, we'll be me. But all the same, they knew that's what I loved, so they just left me. I'm doing it. As of now, no one is giving that support now, but I'm coping. They think that if I say I want to do it, I should do it. But I know I can do it, so I'm doing it. Because I love to do it, I find it a little bit easy. It's okay. It's okay. And then, it's a tough job. Not all ladies can do, unless you are determined and courageous before you can stand and hold a clipper to do something.
For her, every opportunity to meaningfully impact the younger generation is fulfilling, and therefore, with her knowledge in barbering and makeup, she aims to teach and nurture senior high school graduates in her neighborhood when they are done with school and are waiting for their results.
I felt that, okay, sometimes when the students complete school, like maybe JHS, they'll say, I'm waiting for results. They'll just be in the house. So why don't I take this little opportunity to learn something, and then maybe when they are free or maybe on vacation, I can teach them small. You know, there are some people that can do something that are creative, but because everything is school, they'll also be in school. So if you can pinpoint some children who are creative, who can do certain things with their hands, with the makeup I learned, and then with the barbering for the men and the makeup for the women, I think I can teach them. That's why I chose here, so that I can be a side of two, one for the women and one for the men. I actually chose teaching because sometimes there's a little time, maybe during vacation, or maybe you go to school in the morning and go somewhere 2, 3, you can go to somewhere else. Maybe I can go to work, do some barbering, or maybe on weekends I can do some makeup. On vacation I can go to the store and do some makeup and do some barbering as well. So I'll do it alongside, definitely. I'll have some time.
She says barbering is a passion, and though the job is tedious, she is fulfilled at the end of each day.
When I go home, I feel fulfilled. I love what I'm doing. Sometimes when I'm passing by, I see other cuts. I try to pick some little lessons from what I saw and stuff. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy with my work.
Though many men who visit the barbering shop refuse to have her shave their hair, that doesn't discourage Joyce.
You know, some men will come and they'll be like, Obadi, but when they see that I can do it, sometimes they allow me to do it for them. That's the biggest challenge. I've never thought of quitting. Sometimes the standing has been tough. You have to stand for a very long time, but I've not thought of quitting. Sometimes I get fed up standing, but it's okay. I'm coping now.
Her boss is also proud of her and says Amma has picked up very fast. He believes she would go very far in the business.
Amma is doing great because I've got a lady before, but she couldn't stand the society pressure that the people will come in and then they'll be like, oh, bad, but Amma is doing great since the day one he starts. For now, I think she's doing really well. People will see. So I think she will succeed in what she has done.
How's your relationship with your clients?
Oh, at first it was like, oh, bad, but right now the people like, oh, continue. They are always like motivating her to do more, to continue to learn more, and then right now she's been having friends around, other customers encouraging her to do more. So I think she's cool with them right now. It's not difficult to teach a lady, but it depends on the individual who is learning it, because some are smart and some are a little bit dull, and some are but Amma is really doing well.
For Amma, this might be just a start, but she still encourages other women who want to venture into male-dominated professions to forget society pressures and go with their heart.
I would tell other women to come into men's business. Though it's not easy, it's a bit strange, but when you go into it, you can see that it's interesting, it's fun, and I would say there's money. So I encourage every woman who wants to do anything that most men do to come.